So we're here today with State Representative Joe Sanfelippo. We're on Cleveland Avenue in West Allis as Cleveland Avenue crosses over 894 in Milwaukee. And we're here to talk about a bridge situation in the Department of Transportation budget.
We have right here on 101st and Cleveland Avenue, as you can see, there's a bridge that has recently been rebuilt with sidewalks on both sides of the bridge, and it cuts over 894 on the expressway. But just about 200 yards down the road, the DOT spent an additional $3.6 million building a pedestrian bridge. It's just a supreme waste of money, and it goes to show to legislators like us that, before we ask the taxpayers to foot the bill for more money to cover their shortfall, we got to make sure that the department is spending the money they have wisely in the first place.
And what's the rationale from the department on why they feel that bridge was needed?
There was a bridge there in the past. It had been put in to service General Mitchell Elementary School, which is nearby. So I think the rationale was, well, we've always done it this way, so we're going to continue to do it this way. Under the federal guidelines, you could say we're going to take this money and put it in another location where it actually will be used. Under the state guidelines, these local municipalities don't have that flexibility. You're repaving the road, you're putting in that bike lane. Even if you say 10 ways from Sunday, no one is going to use it, department says tough, it's the law. Last fall was an election year. I was out knocking on all the doors in this neighborhood, talking with my constituents, and time after time again, all I heard from people were complaining on why did we spend the money to build this bridge. You have people that live right in this area that tell me they never use the bridge. They don't see anybody using it to any great extent, yet we went and spent $3.6 million at a public hearing. Many of them voiced their opinion that we shouldn't spend the money on this bridge, but it fell on deaf ears in the department and the bridge was built anyway. The department has taken a very arrogant approach in that, don't question anything we're doing, just give us more money. And people are asking me, why do we continue to spend like crazy on these projects and then come back to us and say that we have a hole to fill? Now, keeping our infrastructure in good shape is very important, not only for us just driving around so we're not having to dodge potholes, but it's for the commerce in our state, right? We have to have business moving freely, so it's very important. But the Department of Transportation wants us to take that whole $650 million and throw it on the backs of the taxpayers and make them foot the bill for it. Yet, once we start digging into how they're operating, we see wasteful spending like this. So for a legislator like me, it's very hard to agree to give them revenue increases and go back to my constituents and say, we have to raise your fees to pay for more roads when they see us wasting money like this. And this is just one instance.